How's it going, everyone? Dan here, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Beyond the Chiefs. Let's play Eden. You can't random Eden, so we're gonna pick Eden because why not? And then we'll random next time because we gotta give everyone a chance, you know, to be played. Eden wants to be played, so Eden is gonna get played. Okay, you got that. Now, this is a terrible room to start with. Holy crap! Small room sloth? Are you serious? Jesus, hope you guys are doing alright today. I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, there's not much to talk about. It's a weekend. I had a pretty good day yesterday. Oh God, help. I guess the main thing that came up yesterday was I went to hang out with my friends like after the live stream, which actually went quite well. Thank you to everyone who was there yesterday for like the debut of my streaming schedule on Friday and Saturdays only now, which is, if you didn't know, at noon on Twitch. You know the deal. But anyway, yeah, it was a great stream. But I went out to hang out with my friends. We went out to eat, and I guess we caught up for a while. And they're all like super into Fortnite now, which is funny how crazy that game is, how big that game has gotten now. I really didn't think it was gonna grow that big. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, hey, this free to play Fortnite or free to play PUBG like game is coming out. There might be a few people who jump on it, but most people are gonna stick to PUBG, and lo and behold, Fortnite's probably become one of the biggest games ever right now. Which I guess it's definitely a good thing. Like, they were all talking about how they've been playing on Xbox, and my best friend was like, man, you need to get an Xbox so you can play with us. And you know, part of me is just like, you know, just kind of goes along with it. Part of me is just like, I wish, you know, if I had the freedom to buy an Xbox, then something went right somewhere in life. Because as it stands right now, I couldn't afford to buy an Xbox even if I wanted to, without setting myself completely back in debt. Especially right now, because like I need to get this Christmas debt out of the way. I don't even remember spending that much for Christmas, but somehow I racked up a bunch of Christmas debt on my credit cards. I'm just like, all right, well, Dan either went too hard for gifts or bought multiple purchases over like a whole month, which is probably the latter, to be honest. I can't be trusted. Part of me like questions just turning off, as if we just turn off a credit card, like just closing the account altogether. But I will admit the credit card has saved me, you know, from like times where an emergency comes up and I don't have the money immediately to fix it. Say that car battery that I had to buy last year. I didn't have the money for that, so I'd use a credit card for that. And in the off chance that I don't have money for food and I'm freaking starving to death, I can at least buy, you know, some bread or some PB and jelly, or you know, something to hold me over to the next week at least, or the next paycheck. So I will admit it has come in handy. It's had its moments. And also closing the credit card would end up lowering my credit score, as the simulator I have is projecting. Which I guess it makes sense, because you know, you want more open accounts to count towards your credit. So I mean, I guess there's no harm in keeping it there as long as I keep it paid off and not use it, which is ideally what I'm striving for now, which means, of course, oh God, help. Please. Stop trying to murder me with troll bombs. Please. Super pride. Ultra pride. My bad. I didn't mean it. No! Oh God, it's red poop? What the? Am I supposed to tell if that's red poop, bro? Of course. And you were about to die too. I'm going in. Wait. I'm going back in. You bitch. Have this. Get a look. Oh wow, I missed. I actually missed. Feels bad, man. Oh God. Okay. Gonna pretend I totally should have not almost died there. Well, that went better. Of course, to get me to hear a fine afterwards, just to like taunt me like, yeah, that could have been your devil deal chance right there, buddy, but now you got 36% chance, noob. But yeah, hate to get all, you know, real life talky on everybody, whole credit card and, you know, debt and whatnot. But you know, I'm an adult, like literally most people, I guess, get to eventually. As to what we call an adult anyway. I like to think I'm an adult, but probably not in other people's eyes for sure. But and I know definitely most of my following, or most of my subs, are definitely not adults. They're mostly kids for the most part, which is why I wish sometimes I would just like calm down on the cursing at some point. In fact, I kind of wish I can just like purge it out of my system completely, but I mean, it's something easy to do. I mean, in fact, I managed to do it for a while when my little brother isn't around. But then, you know, just it's hard to break habits, but at the same time, the way to break habits is just to stop. If I made it a goal to just say I'm gonna make this channel completely PG rated from now on, well, that just won't work, because I mean, look at the game we're playing. This game is not PG rated at all. Like, there's freaking satanic references, there's drug use. This game is definitely a PG-13 at least, for sure. Hate to say it, but I mean, it's true. Not much I can do about it though. But I can at least, you know, PG rate my language, right? Then what's considered PG in language? Because like PG means like a parental, you know, you need to have like a parent is recommended, but you don't need them around to see it. So aren't there still cursing in like PG movies, or is there not? There's usually a little bit of like rough stuff in PG, but not nothing too crazy. And then PG-13 is like language for sure. I don't even know anymore, man. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had to pay attention to those movie ratings, man. Alright, of course we didn't deserve the devil deal, so we didn't get it. Should we look for a curse room on the floor, or should we just go? I think we should just go. Did we go to the item room? Yes, it was holy water. How can I forget? Wow. But yeah, anyway, long story short, sorry to adult you guys so much, but you know, this is, you know, this is what Isaac is all about for me personally. Sitting talking about life. I kind of want to follow in my my idol. I call my idol, my inspiration / YouTube idol, Seamus's footsteps. I mean, he didn't play Isaac, but he played Mario hacks and like talked about life there. I would do the same thing, but you know, I'm kind of bad at Mario as is, as you can tell by the friggin' Sunshine VOD yesterday. Like I'm just terrible at Mario in general. Hell, last time I played Mario World, I was pretty bad at it. Just I don't feel like I'd make a really good Mario player. Wow, why did I run into the bomb? I think I'm not awake yet, man. That's it. That's what it is. I'm not awake. That's my excuse. It is. I mean, it is 8:30 in the morning. Well, 9 o'clock now. So I apologize if I sound a little different. I am recording fairly early. Normally I would wait till I wake up a little bit more to record, but I have already got my breakfast and you know, stretched a little bit, so I should be okay. My friend told me I'm up early, but then my friend doesn't realize that my internal alarm clock will not allow me to sleep past 7:30 every morning. Like, and it's always that same time too. I can feel like I feel like I could be sleeping in. Like I'll wake up originally, and then be, you know, just casually laying there, thinking time is passing, like feeling like I'm being relaxed. But in reality, I get up. And what time is it? 7:30 every morning. It used to be 8:30, to be honest. But then, you know, the time change happened, and I think my internal alarm clock automatically adjusted to 7:30 instead of 8:30. Or it's technically still 8:30, but you know, just an hour behind now. So I'm still technically waking up at 8:30. Watch when the hour jumps back forward. I'll definitely still be waking up at 8:30. I feel like I'm just eternally cursed to never be able to sleep in, which I guess is not. No, don't move my body. Okay, thank you. Jeez. Wow. Wow. Thanks. Thanks for that. Much obliged. Oh, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in a nutshell. Isn't this a Tears upgrade? Yeah. At the end of the day, though, I'm still bored AF. No game to dump my time into other than Mobby Pro, which is, you know, not terrible, but it's not an actual MMO. Still waiting for Soul Worker to drop their open beta date, which they're talking about has to be in Q1. And Q1 is, what, January through March? I mean, if we're dividing the year into quarters, it's 12 months. It has to be in the first 3 months, right? So, I mean, I ain't got to wait too much longer. At least I think, anyway. And I told myself, Soul Worker is the last action MMO, action/dungeon crawling MMO I'm getting into. I like the graphic style of Soul Worker, so I think that's the one I'm going to be jumping into, like, permanently or somewhat permanently. I will commit to it. I'm not going to quit if the cash shop gets, you know, out of hand. And by out of hand, I mean, like, you know, the normal stuff in the dungeon crawling MMOs where, you know, avatars have stats. I pretty much expect that. I'm not gonna quit if it becomes like a farm fest, like every single one of them, because, you know, that's just the way dungeon crawling games work. You get to the end game and then you start farming for gear at the end and become a damage fest. I feel like I've never gotten to truly do that. Like, literally farm just to, you know, increase your numbers by a little bit. Because every game I have played, I've gotten to somewhat in game, even though not really. It was not possible for me to get any better than I currently already was, without going to the extreme. I think, I mean, obviously you know what I'm talking about. Freaking Mobby, I couldn't get any better alch equipment because I had all the alch equipment at the time anyway. That is, if we don't count the super ultra chocolatey fudge rare enchants from one of the elite missions, or no, there was one above elite, Lord missions or whatever the hell they were called. Yeah, aside from those, which I never really, like I said, I never really got into just super grinding, because I guess I never really got into the social aspect of any games, because I'm, like I said, I'm a potato. I am a really, really, really bad potato. You know what? We have duct tape. I'm gonna take Ghost Baby and Dart Bum. Why? Because Ghost Baby will be stuck to me, therefore I can shoot with him better than I normally would. His shots are just added to me. He is I and I am him. We will make them know, Ghost Baby, that you are not completely useless. You have purpose. You have meaning. You have strength. You are unparalleled. You are Ghost Baby. It'd be funny if, like, Ghost Baby actually secretly got a buff. Or maybe duct tape. Duct tape should have like a bonus effect. All the familiars stuck to you now scale with your damage. That'd be dope. Honestly, that would make duct tape pretty good in my opinion. I won't say one of the best trinkets, but it would definitely make familiars worth a hell of a lot more. That's for sure. Oh wait, I still have this. Right, we still have the meat cube. I gotta make more meat cubes. Oh, wait, is this even a meat cube or is this like a poop cube? I'm pretty sure it's called, like crap nugget. I don't remember what the hell is this. What the hell is this? Brown nugget. That's what it's called. Okay, that's definitely poop. Oh man. Yeah, what was I talking about beforehand? Oh yeah, adulting. Not adulting, but I think I got everything across what's been going on. Oh yeah, games. Oh yeah, I'm gonna commit to Soul Worker for sure. You know, there have been like all the other games where like I've gotten frustrated in the PvP because people are better than me. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna practice. There's only been one MMO or one action game that when it was out, I literally PvP day in and day out to get better, and that was DFO. At least pre-change everything DFO. Yeah, when the game was much more basic. Big surprise. Typically I tend to dodge out whenever things change too much. Like when you overhaul the entire system and change the game completely, it seems like that's always when I dodge out instead of sticking to it. I guess because I've really never like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, aren't we? Nah, we're fine. I can't say it's because I've not liked it, because I really did enjoy DFO. It was one of the funnest games of all time to me. My problem is when things literally turn into literally a damage fest, which I mean, I guess that's every game. But I'm talking like when you're determining your new idea of content now is to introduce something like a big boss or like a monster or a dungeon where the enemies have literally maybe like, I mean, we're talking action standards, like maybe 40-50 bars of health per enemy, and literally they don't do anything. They just stand there and they take your hits. Yeah, when you create meat bags with no change in the AI and expect us to just sit there and wail on them for, you know, a good 10 minutes per enemy, and then like the boss has like 1,000 health bars but it's AI, it does absolutely nothing, then I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna get bored. I'm not gonna want to farm that. I'm not gonna commit 30 minutes of slapping the same skill over and over and over on this boss for it to not pose any threat of danger. I mean, there's a reason like raids in games like Final Fantasy and other things do things right, because there's a sense of danger if you fuck up. Sure, the things have lots of health, but there's also danger. You have to dodge the skills. You have to use the right skill at the right time, or else you're gonna die. At least from what I hear, that if you can like cause your whole party to wipe if you're not careful, which makes sense. I'm not saying I want it to be that hardcore, but I wouldn't mind it, you know. No one wants to just smack a meat wall, dude. Now, you get the boss like super heavy armor. I guess it depends on the game, because DFO, I feel like all the big bosses have super heavy armor, but they do things through the armor. They're not just gonna sit there the whole time and be stunned or locked in place, etc. Man, I'm talking about like where were the old times where like you have a boss and you can see the health bar up top and you can see all the debuffs everyone's applying to it, but while it has all those debuffs, it's still trying to kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for a classic boss, blood pumping, if you don't dodge, you're gonna die action, man. I never really got to the end game of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14 online or whatever, which one it is. I will admit it was a fun game, but I couldn't keep paying that. Well, I always had the what'd you call it? You know, I'm gonna take Dunce Cap. This run needs a little oomph, and I think the Wiz can give us that oomph, but probably not. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I never got to the end game of that because I didn't really want to pay the monthly fee. You know, it isn't that much, but you know, adulting, can't really do any unnecessary spending, you know. But yeah, I never got to the end game, but I've heard from so many people that game's raids are pretty fun despite the slow combat, you know. Part of me does wish I kind of got into it more, but at the same time, like, as much as it's not that I'm not a fan of the Holy Trinity gameplay. I just wasn't the type of person to get into the Holy Trinity gameplay, because I guess I didn't grow up with it. I literally grew up with either, you know, open-ended build-based games like RuneScape, for example, where you could basically be whatever the fuck you wanted to be and switch between them, or train what you want to train, etc. Or Mobby, where, you know, there's no limits on what you can do there either. Like, I was more of an open, and then it was always action MMOs. So I never really was one to get into like point and clicks like World of Warcraft, where, you know, it's Holy Trinity or Bless or like any of the Holy Trinity games, which I imagine if I had grew up with them more, if I had played them more, then I would have definitely got into games like Final Fantasy more. Oh, I'm on 1 HP this whole time. Interesting. Well, now that I think about it, I kind of screwed up Ghost Baby by taking Dunce Cap. I betrayed him. He's no longer shooting with me. He's shooting against me. I'm dead. Okay. Help. Help. Damn, why'd you say Dunce Cap? You know, reasons. Wait, what? What did I just get hit by? I hit by a creeper that I run into an enemy. I saw a body over there temporarily. I think I ran into a body. Definitely tunnel vision there. Help. 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 We need help. We need super help. Little chest. Oh, that's not help at all. But yeah, as I said. Oh no. Okay. Now we're just officially screwed. I gotta say. We're back down to the same fire rate we started at. We have no damage at all. Okay, let's be real. We're slightly above base damage. We got like a tears down and a half. Honestly, we are just, we're hurting. We're hurting very much so. This is probably the run of which a candle item would be ideal at this point. It didn't even matter which one. Even black candle would be okay. Even though it's not going to help us offensively, it'll help us not get curses ever again. Oh, there's a dice room. This would also be the perfect run to reroll on. I rerolled a free game yesterday. Game, you owe me a secondary reroll to get out of this crappy one that I built for myself. You owe me. Who else would throw away a mom's knife run? Nobody. I said nobody. You're just gonna regen, aren't you? This guy's gonna regen the moment we kill him. Never mind, we're good. But yeah, so that's my little bit of a backstory between, you know, with the games lately. I haven't had nothing to waste my time on. Help. 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 Red can. Hey, well, you get what you asked for, right? Nice. I was saved by the game. Now let's see what this dice room's all about. Thing is, my tears are so not useful now that I feel like it's just, I should just stop shooting. Yeah, I'm better off just using Ghost Baby to be my my straight tears now. You got this, Ghost Baby. I mean, you do what, 3.5 damage? You do base damage, so I mean, you're not absolutely useless. You will be useful for something, my friend. Please let me reroll this run. Of course. Of course. I see you, game. You want me to do this floor over? So that's what you want me to do. And see. Oops. I'm out of bombs. That sucks. You want me to do the floor over again? That's what you want. Do you really think I want to do the floor over again? I guess I don't have a choice here. I mean, our run is so crap now. It's so pitifully bad. As long as I wouldn't even be opposed to that idea. As long as you give me another reroll room or another dice room that isn't a 5, and you give me a spacebar item that will boost my fire rate. Not a spacebar item. No, oh god, I done jinxed it now. You know what I meant to say, game. Give me an item that boosts my fire rate, or give me this pity devil and give me brimstone. I wouldn't mind that at all. Yes, jump on the holy water. Yes! Holy water actually did something for once. Don't take damage again. Little Gish. Oh boy. Well, we tried. There's also a curse room on the floor. And Isaac's room as well. Well then, I guess we better take a trip over here. What's the worst that can happen? I have no bombs. That's the worst that can happen. We have no bombs. Oh god, yeah, I don't have a bomb. I should have just used the bomb here. No! Unfort. I'll never know what is in that chest. I will never know what is inside the chest of destiny. Now, I will admit, though, even though I've not played many Holy Trinity games, I'm not unfamiliar with them. I have played a little bit of WoW, like back in the old day WoW. Because there was a time where one of the... I guess I'm dead then? I'm just gonna open the Mimic. Oh, I still can't get in there. Jeez. This run's terrible. This floor is terrible. Can I buy a bomb from the shop? Can I buy a Val? Yeah, there was one time where I went to the Boys and Girls Club and I was playing RuneScape on the computers over there. And the dude who was running the computer lab at the time said that, I see you play RuneScape, have you heard of World of Warcraft? I was like, no. And then he told me about it. He brought his disc over to install it on my computer, which was really bad at the time. Really crappy Windows XP computer. And he said I could log on his account and make a new character and try it out. But of course, me being like, what, like 10 or 11 at the time, and being a little idiot sometimes and mischievous and not knowing how to make smart decisions, I picked it up rather easily. I guess we don't need duct tape anymore. I'm gonna take the left hand. But when I got on his account, I was learning through it, and I got to the point where apparently you needed gold to learn skills for your class or whatever. So my dumb ass started taking gold from the other characters, not thinking that was a bad idea, and put it on my character. And then, like, literally the day after, he messaged me on MySpace back then, which was, you know, what we used. And that's showing my age right there. If MySpace was still a thing. Oh yeah. Remember that MySpace time? I don't think any of y'all know MySpace. Only the true oldies are gonna know I'm dead. What MySpace is. Or when it was at least used actively as a faux Facebook. Or pre-Facebook anyway, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, long story short. Damn it, he sent me a message saying, please don't take the gold from other characters. It takes a long ass time to, you know, make gold and whatnot. And I left a certain amount of, a decent amount of gold for your character to use. And then, which was, I was cool, that's fine. So I started playing it again. And then at one point, I think either he was trying to play on it or someone else he let borrow his account was trying to play on it at the same time. Pretty much I just stopped playing. after I climbed a cliff and jumped off into the ocean apparently and got hit by some level 60 monsters or something in the water. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of hilarious. And yeah, I stopped playing after that because it's like, you know what? If I don't have my own account, what's the point? Yeah, I went back to RuneScape because I was literally halfway past addicted in RuneScape at the time. So there's really much I can do about it. But I'm not unfamiliar with Holy Trinity games at all. It just sucks that even if I were to get into one, I still have this damn social anxiety I can't get over when it comes to playing games. I guess honestly, ever since always causing so much hassle whenever I was around in Mobby, I never really liked to communicate anymore. I seem to always cause so much trouble. And then even when I did wanted to, you know, do something that I was comfortable with doing, like dueling, I always got, you know, I never really had positivity around me. It was just like negativity the whole time. So it was just like, why bother? Why bother talking to anyone? Hell, even RuneScape was like that, kinda. At least back then. Like, people were assholes. I didn't want to talk to nobody if they didn't have really nothing nice to say. I guess I was still pretty new to the whole, you know, online gaming scene because, like I said, RuneScape was one of my first MMOs, if not my first MMO of all time. So there's really not much to say other than I was still fairly new to being exposed to online gaming and the trash talk and the drama and the whatnot. Because before that, I was always playing this game called Soldiers of Fortune. Even though it was just a demo, there was like people playing it like with clans and, you know, like having not tournaments and like and all that. I was like, wow, people are taking this really seriously. It was one of the few games that I played. Yeah, I played FPSs back then. Yeah, a little bit. Before I realized I was crap at aiming. I mean, and in that game, literally, the shotgun was literally an all-around weapon. So, I mean, I don't think it really counts, but, you know. I was okay in that game. And then I discovered cheats. And then, like I said, the cheating nature in me started to take over sometimes. And there was one time where I was able to enter commands and basically play the game, but like the walls were not exactly but I think I was able to put it in this mode where I was basically looking at the body frame, the frames of the coding, but I wasn't actually, you know, I was playing the game, but I was playing it with like wireframes of everything, including the walls and the people, just not the actual like space. And it was weird, but you know, eventually I quit that. And then the dude I played with on there told me about RuneScape, and then that's how I got introduced to MMOs, through a random FPS on the internet that I don't even remember how I even got to in the first place. Weird. I have a weird backstory with my MMO past. Hell, in fact, if it wasn't for that, I probably would have never gotten into PC gaming as is. Pretty sure I would have always been a console gamer and a Nintendo one, no less. Oh, am I gonna die against Brownie? Because Brownie with no damage and yeah, this might be a terrible time if he decides to set some mines. I'm dead. Of course, you split apart after. I'm done with you, dick. Help. 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 Oh, damn it, of course. I don't know what to say. I'm playing like crap, and this run is kind of fucked from me picking up dunce cap, so partially my fault. But wait, we just pick up tractor beam like we did last run, everything will be peachy keen, right? Right. We'll be fine. RNGesus can carry us, right? RNGesus ain't even here right now, dude. RNGesus doesn't carry noobs who don't know how to make wise decisions with their item choices. Also, why is it so dark? Holy crap, is it darker than normal? Like, I'm seeing super dark. Good lord. Doesn't look as... I guess it's because I'm wearing these glasses. Never mind. Oh yeah, for sure. It's slightly darker. Good lord. I'm overreacting for no reason. But yeah, other than that, there's really not much going on lately, man. Like, everything I want to play has ended up being like... Actually, that's not true. I was gonna say everything I've bought lately has not really been my cup of tea, but that's because I kind of scare myself out of playing a lot of games. Take Dragon Ball FighterZ, for example. Game is fun, not gonna lie. Game is fun, but it scares me to like try and get into the whole like actually try and get better on it aspect, because I know good and well that there's gonna be people who are just straight up better than me, but that's just gonna be the case in every game, so why be scared of it, you know? Like I said, I've not really convinced myself, and that's a whole lot of reason why I tend to not want to practice or devote a lot of time to it, to like PvP or something, because I always fear that, you know, it's never going to turn out the way I want it to, or I'm never going to be good at it. But I've been slow, like I've been slowly being able to get over that. Fortnite being probably one of the first steps. Let's not take that. We got a reroll here. No, I don't want hot bombs. I need a banger at this point. I need a true banger. What is that? That's the item we had yesterday. Is that a boot? Or is that a half a heart? What is that? Oh, it's Yum Heart now. Oh. Oh, come on, dude. Hey, oh, yeah, you know what? I think that's the banger we need. It's a little risky. But, this whole run is risky, so, at this point, I don't think it matters. Plus, Robin Baby Flies are gonna be hitting like a truck. Plus, we have spectral shots with, yeah, we had spectral with dunce cap, so really, these aren't even a big deal. All I'm not about to do is sit there and try and blow that up. That's for sure. So really, all I have to do is focus on aiming one. To be honest, I ain't gotta focus on aiming both. I think we take Mama Mega for the free boss rush entry and exit. At least I think it works like that. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Don't it? Oh, it didn't work in this room. I could swear it lets you walk in and out of boss rush basically for free, if I remember correctly. Maybe not though. Yeah, I'm remembering it wrong. You know, my memory's a little fuzzy sometimes. I haven't used Mama Mega probably the entire time. Ooh. It's a little blinding though. A little blinding. Hey, at least it's not Red Mom this time. Oh, we only have one chance to go into the boss door though, because it closes, right? Pretty sure Mama Mega will close it shut. So I guess I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna hope that that door stays open. Do we take blank card? I don't think we take blank card in this circumstance. Screw it, I'm gonna throw super risk to the wind and take blank card. Oh, we can't leave. Shit. We gotta fight it out. I have a solution. You will die. No, that's not the solution. My solution is I want to leave. I don't want to fight boss rush. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. I was hoping we get a teleport card and we get out of here. The fool. Hey, perfect. Goodbye. Nice. My plays always come to fruition. Now, we may have lost a few hearts there, but it don't matter. Because I got a blank card. And I'll write your name. Oh, wait, I didn't even go into the devil room again. Whoops. Whoops. I don't think it was open anyway. I didn't see it. And this brightness is so much better. Good lord. I swear it was just 10 times darker than it needed to be. Can we get a magic mush? Can I get a magic mush? Maybe a magic mush with a little magic mush? No? Guess no worries. I don't need magic mush anyway. I have all I need to win this run. Rotten Baby, Ipecac, and Dark Bum. That's all we need. I mean, if I don't hit, the flies are doing 88 damage, man. I don't need to hit anything. In fact, it'd probably just be ideal if I never tried to aim ever again. So you wouldn't mind giving me a tractor beam, like, I mean, I wouldn't knock it, really. You wouldn't mind giving me a tractor beam, but I know it might be a little impossible to give me a tractor beam now. Please stop. Please stop. I can't aim. Help. Help. Oh, what? What does Stomp even do? I don't think he does anything. You can't actually stomp stuff. What's the point? There's no point. Ooh. I think you take Squeezy here. We need to fire faster. Better. Stronger. Faster. Longer. Harder. More shots. More bullets. More explosions. What makes you longer? No. Longer. What makes you larger? No. It's all a lie. It's all a sham. You know, which is funny though. Got a little bit of an embarrassing story to tell, I guess. You know, speaking of what makes you larger, right? All those like all those categories, all those commercials for like extends and whatnot. I always was self-conscious about my own like quote unquote size for whatnot. So I was like, I always looked at those commercials with like genuine interest, like wondering ever someday if like that is what I would ever need. Just like I'm not gonna lie, every time that commercial came on, because it was always on like Comedy Central or something, usually when I was watching South Park or some other inappropriate show which I probably shouldn't even be watching at the time, I was just like, huh, that sounds like a cool thing to get. Maybe I should get that. Like literally thought about it so hard, and then you realize that it's not even actually what it's, you know, meant to be for. I mean, it's not actually what it's you know, what it's saying. It's not like a growth thing. It's like a ED thing, I feel like. What was the point of that story? Well, basically, younger me was always so self-conscious about that stuff. I guess probably because of puberty and whatnot. And probably that, and also I was kind of around one of my cousins who always like talked about freaking girls all day long, like they're important or something. I mean, wait, okay, don't take that out of context. Women are important, but you know what I mean. Like, literally, we were 13, and he was talking about like sex with girls like almost all the time. And it was just like, okay, but why though? Yeah, so what happens when you're around that age, I suppose. Dude, do I even want that? I don't want any of this crap. I don't know what this run has turned into. But anyways, the end of that story is younger me was always interested in that stuff, but then older me now knows what that's actually for and thinks that's kind of silly. Good times. Ew. Do you hear that sound? Oh my god. It's disgusting. Where are my teleports though, man? I don't want these pills. Wait. Oh god, what's happening? What's Bloody Crown? What's too late for Bloody Crown? Get that out of here. I think I'm definitely not awoke yet. I'm definitely tunneling very, very hard on some shit. Oh jeez. Help. Thank you, Dart Bum. Help me. Or it may just be that Dunce Cap kind of broke my brain. I realize if I need to shoot straight, that I need to shoot like literally. I need to press the button to shoot in front of me, not towards where the enemy is, because then it goes a completely different direction. It's okay though. The series ain't about the gameplay. It's about the commentary. If I was meant to play well every time, well then you guys wouldn't be watching me, would you? You'd be watching someone else. Like Bisnap. Or crap, what's the other dude's name? Oh god. I know the dude's name. One of the best Isaac players of all time, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. He was on Champions of Fire. Damn. Damn. How's that? Maybe it was Bisnap. No, it was someone else. What was his name? Oh god. Wow. The name just escapes me right now. You ever get that where you immediately like, no, you not immediately, but like you're trying to think of something, you can't remember it, but God forbid, like, you know, sometimes an hour or a day or like a week later, you suddenly remember and it just jumps into your head. It's like, wow, that's what it was. Happened to me all the damn time. Yeah, I wanna go for that red. I'll go for that red chest. Give this damn red chest. Give it. It was worth it. Polar invincibility, boy. Always worth it. Dan, you're playing very masochistic today. Well, have you seen the run I'm dealing with right now? I'm depending on rotten babies flies to do all my damage. Well, I basically hope and pray to hit these shots that's shooting out of the sides of my head that I can't aim worth a damn. I think I have a right to just run into shit at this point. And if I don't, I'm gonna do it anyway. And our pills are just terrible. Why mention, oh my god, why mention pills? Well, we did just get safety cap. Safety cap on this run is just terrible bad. Now I do have unlimited bombs, that is a thing. We have unlimited glitter bombs. If I really wanted to just, you know, somehow win the run, I could sit here and place bombs for days, you know, hoping for payouts. But they pay out so rarely, it doesn't seem worth it to me. Yeah, this for some reason, this seems kind of terrible. So I'm not doing that. Screw that noise. In fact, oh, I shouldn't have used that card yet. If we make it to the chest, ideally we would have liked it down there. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, a full health, just in case. Let me drop the left hand though, because we're not trying to get 4 more red chests down there. It's too late to become Guppy. We were Guppy last run. Ow. Wait, where'd my pill go? Oh, I dropped it. Oh god. I actually completely forgot I dropped it down there. It's like, oh god. I'm panicking. Here we go. Boop. D8. Fast bombs, dead bird, stigmata. We might want to roll D8 to be honest. And start, you know, see if we can't get some fast fire rate with this. I'm taking it. What's the worst that could possibly happen on this run at this point? By rolling this dice? Nothing. Can you even get a fast fire rate with this? I'd say you could. I'd say it's perfectly possible. Oh, I have fast bombs now. I can place as many as I fucking want. Dope! All the glitter bombs. Alright, I got all my payouts now. Reroll. Oh, I got a 20 rate of fire. That's slightly better. I had 2 full health pills too. Now 20 is pretty low. Like, I feel like we can get lower than this. We could truly break the cap on this run. If we get like a 2 rate of fire with this run. That sounds pretty dope. I don't know if the game will allow it with the Ipecac, but I kind of want to find out anyway. So don't tell me what I can and can't do, game, because I will do what I want. I do what I please. You can't stop me because I have 2 full health pills. So I cannot be killed. I cannot be killed. I will not be kept silent. I have power. Even if you have to lower the Ipecac damage down to like just straight up 10, it would still be funny. Reroll. Oh god, a 52 rate of fire with 44 damage. I got another full health pill. What? I don't think the game wants me to die. Good, because I don't want me to die either. This is my rate of fire, guys. I'm holding down the button. It's so slow. It's okay, Ron Baby's got our back. Ron Baby's got our back. Oh god, double adversary. You can't beat me. I have reflexes of a god! Not really. I have the reflexes of a freaking dead animal that just a dead animal. I'd name it specific, but you know, don't want to piss off Peter or no shit. Know what I'm saying? Alright. Also, I don't think it even mattered which animal I listed there, because a dead anything has no reflex. And that was basically the joke. But now the joke has just went over. It's came and went. It's gone. Straight in the tower. Wait, if I use the tower, do I get glitter bombs? Oh nope. Oh yes, I do. Dope. a 4 rate of fire with the 60 oh my god, we were at 105 damage. What the hell? Jesus. We have 69 damage. I just got another full health pill? Okay. I don't know what's hooking up with it. It might be a little chest. We actually have 69 damage. That's hilarious. With a 20 rate of fire. I think this might be as best as we can get. We sacrificed our speed, but who cares, really? We're literally a tank right now. Literal tank. We're slow, but we shoot explosions, man. Worth. I don't even care if I take damage. Fuck it. I'm a tank. We're supposed to take hits. Well, at least the run became interesting at the end. It took about 50 minutes for it to, you know, rev up. But honestly, it was a good run. I'm just gonna stand right here and not move. Mainly because I don't feel like moving. I moved anyway. Because I can't hit the dude anymore. And we lost stats there. It's unfortunate. But at least we ended with a good reroll on the D8. And I hope you guys enjoyed the run today. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. It all helps out. And don't forget to subscribe because there'll always be more Let's Plays and game videos every single day. But thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more Isaac videos and some more videos in general. See you then.